Hello, everyone. I just wanted to touch base with you before a faculty meeting next week, and I wanted to give you enough time to react to this because I want to get your thoughts because this is something different than what we normally would do at a faculty meeting. I'm trying to change things, and you know that, and I'm trying to do what's best for our students in this digital age. So as we are navigating all of this information, what I'm really concerned with is how do we process information in this era of constant flows of information. So more specifically, I really focused in on Plato and idealism. I know that's not everybody's thing. I hopefully I presented a solid argument, but please come to the table with some of your thoughts so we can debate this out. Now, I just want to give you some images because I really feel this way sometimes. I do feel overwhelmed with all the information coming at me. I am searching for truth. I'm always grasping at how do I know what I'm seeing is fake or true? Is it fake news? Am I being manipulated? How do I know? And the nature of things now, I have to react in real time, and I haven't had time to really process it. So how do I really get my intellectual processes and my intellectual curiosity kicking so I just don't accept what I see first? So our device is presenting us with so much information, and just like there's shadows in a cave, are they giving us shadows of reality that cause us to be manipulated or led away from the truth? Because are we distracted from what matters most? Is all the data and real-time information distracting us from something like this, where we see our students being happy and collaborative and working together to solve problems? Because what we should really think about and reflect about is if I'm feeling overwhelmed and you're feeling overwhelmed, what do our students feel like? What do they experience day to day in this era of mass information and constant flows of communication? And we need to know that we're in this with them, and they need to know that, and we need to know that because we need to come to a new uh, platform or a new reality where we can actually process information. Because I think getting behind the nature of what we are given as information, we need to get to a deeper understanding of what is true. And that only happens through intellectual curiosity and discipline. So again, these ICT, these information and communication devices are causing us to be diluted with maybe not true fantasy, but maybe some distortions of reality that are not true. So our students, because of that, are feeling more isolated. They have body image issues because of fakeness in social media posts through filters and entertainment and influencers. And as a whole, society is being influenced to react and react back and forth based off of political ideologies instead of finding common humanity. And right now, I'm very down on it, but I want you to know there's hope. There's hope because this has happened since the dawn of democracy, and Aristotle and Plato debated this. They debated the nature of truth and how to pursue it. They disagreed on it, but they agreed on the importance of it so people could use information truthfully. So I think the number one aspect of what I want to get across to you is I want to get to a nature where as a society we think before we believe something, and then if we believe something, we question it before we act upon it. And I think if we just did those two things, a lot of our problems would go away. But as far as in what we can control in building that future, we need to shift our focus towards maybe building some mentorships as our juniors and seniors get to a mature age. We develop more mentoring programs to make sure they're prepared for the world, to enhance those relationships, and to allow them and us to navigate this new digital age together. We could also start by presenting more human to human interaction. So if we're going to do the mentorships, like just me talking to you on this video, how can we get more human interactions into our online platforms? How can we allow students to question our authority and to question our systematic norms and our systemic issues that we may be facing? How do we get them involved in the process to start questioning that respectfully? And how do we do that in a manner that presents them with ill-structured problems that are authentic to what they will face in the future? The future is now. It is time for change. It's the only way we're going to overcome this, so I want to hear from you. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What else should I consider? You know I value that because I can't think of everything and I need your feedback. So please just think about what I talked about, and I'll see you next week.